All right, hello everybody. I don't know if anyone's here. I think this is a completely random live. I was about to do my makeup because I want to film a little bit, things that I want to say. And I remembered something. Lately, I've been getting a lot of comments asking me, relatively a lot of comments, in reality, maybe 3 or 4, asking me what about like my makeup sessions that I used to do, like why did, or was that something along the lines of, let's do makeup together again. And I was like, I'm about to do my makeup, so I might as well do it live, because why not? Anyway, I don't know if anyone's here, but hello everybody. I'm back from the UK. That was crazy experience, and to be honest, it's not exactly finished yet. And not only because I have a bunch of editing to do, but also part of the people who I'm gonna interview and I want to interview are in Israel. So my interviewing session didn't end in the UK, it continues here in Israel. All right, so I'm like, thinking, I have no idea what kind of makeup look I want to do. Actually, I want to do something fun, but then I don't know if anybody would take me seriously when they watch the video later on, because it is a serious matter that I want to talk about, which is the situation in the UK. And there is so much, oh my God. First of all, where do I even start? First of all, here are the 3 big things that shocked me. One is how uneducated the Israelis were. That's number 1, actually. 2, there are elements in the Jewish community in denial that are very much in denial. And third is the problem of, oh my God, I feel like it's not straight. Okay. So one is how, I don't know, like, why is it so wrong? Wait 1 second, I don't like it. Okay. All right. One thing is the Israelis. Second are the Jews. To less of an extent, to be honest. The Israelis were the most shocking. I mean, the Jewish community in Liverpool did not impress me, but on the other hand, it's a very small community, so whatever. And the third is the whole of Britannia. And that is the fact that it's not easy. Anyway, I'm gonna keep some of my comments to later, so it's no spoilers. So let me see what you guys are saying here. 1 second. First of all, go to JNS and interview Tusi. So actually, for some reason, I was not invited, and then I thought, I can get an invite, but then I was like, nah. I don't know if I'll get to talk to Tusi, to be honest, but I might meet him. So I don't know if I'll interview him. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure about interviewing him, but I might meet him. Sorry. Jepster blah. Well, nice seeing you here. You guys should ask questions. Just ask me questions, you know. It's unofficial. All right, UK EU. That's the grooming capital. Okay, about grooming gangs. Does anyone actually know how many victims there were? It really looks like for I saw the number 250,000, but I understand this is because it was extrapolated. And I was like, okay, if somebody in the parliament is saying that, maybe it's true, but it's actually an extrapolation. But considering the fact that there were grooming gangs everywhere, basically. For example, like, I didn't see in the official grooming gangs map anything about Liverpool, but when I searched specifically Liverpool, I did find grooming gangs there, and there was a lot of silencing. So I do not understand, like, what is the scale of it, by the way. I'm just not sure. Do you guys have, like, any clue? Because this is one of the things, like, Israelis knew nothing about grooming gangs. And I thought it might be important to understand what the scale of the phenomena is, but it's literally could be anything. So somebody says, I think it's in the thousands. Well, there are thousands of, I think there are at least like 5,000 official cases or so of victims. Or 10,000, 5,000, 10,000. I don't, let me see. I just asked Coke about it, like about the actual numbers. But that's already reaching tens of thousands, right? It's getting there. So it could be easily tens of thousands. The question is, I don't know. Yeah, that's the problem. The scale is high, but the problem is many of the numbers are hidden. Yeah, and it seems like a lot of people who try to complain were ignored. And for example, when it comes to the Sikh population, they actively silenced it. And it apparently it started with the Sikhs. Could be, if I understood correctly, that there is a possibility that actually it started with the Sikhs, and they themselves, because of cultural reasons, did not make enough of a big deal out of it. So God knows how many of them there are. And then I went on Reddit and I saw comments of people saying, well, grooming gangs and things like that, it looked so natural for us that we didn't even think about it. So I don't know. And also, like, when Sadiq Khan was asked about grooming gangs in London, he refused to answer. I saw this segment where somebody asked me like 9 times, are there grooming gangs in London? And I saw there were at least like 2 of them. But he refused to answer. And because I interviewed people, I know how the police is behaving in the United Kingdom, which means that there is no police. There is no one to complain to, even if you want to complain, because they ignore a lot of things anyway. And the Jewish population, you can say a lot of things, but they're not weak, right? They're not working class white English girls, or I don't know. They're not. There are a community that is relatively more organized, more united, and they make noise. So it's really hard for them to get things taken care of. How hard is it for someone who, I don't know, doesn't come from a strong background? And I'm not talking about that like Jews control the media and that's why. No, I'm talking about there is a lot of unity of the Jewish community, and that means like most people come from stronger backbones, meaning that they have the means to fight. But some who come from a more worse circumstances, they don't always have even the ability to fight back. Like even mentally speaking, mentally they don't have it. So I have no idea how to understand it. And look at me saying for the last hour, I'm gonna check what Gok told me about the actual numbers. Only to forget. Let me see. Grokush. What did you Grokush say? Even though it's a stupid. They're all stupid, but whatever. Okay, no. Where is the history? Okay, history. Okay. The Sikhs and Hindus were screaming about it, but the Brits didn't care. Could be. Yeah, I believe you. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe there were also like Jewish victims and they were silenced as well. I just don't know. I just can extrapolate. I'm just assuming, okay? I'm just assuming that there are communities that would be more ignored than the Jewish community when they try to reach out for the police. Just an assumption. Maybe the Jewish community is the most ignored, but I don't know. So if I extrapolate from the way the Jews are being treated by the police, if it's the same, it's bad. If it's even worse, then it's really bad. So I have no idea. Any silver linings you notice? I think people are more aware than they are allowed to say. Being an Israeli, it's kind of it's like a safe space, okay? It's a safe space, relatively speaking, to say what people really think. So this is the silver lining, but on the other hand, sometimes, and this is what I'm gonna make my first video about, just because you know how to point that something is wrong doesn't necessarily mean you know how to make it right. It's easy to point wrong. It's harder to understand how to make it right. So let's see. The grooming gangs according to Grok. Let me see. Why is it so? Isn't it? It might be easier to just ask. All right. No. What makes you think he's a puppet, though? Is there a proof that he's a puppet? He's saying apostate prophet versus Andrew Wilson today on modern day debate. Should Christians support Zionism? In about 5 hours. What do you guys think? Should Christians support Zionism? I mean, it's an interesting question. Like, yes, probably. From a theological perspective, I don't know. From a realistic one, everybody should support Zionism, to be honest. Oh, thank you, thank you. All right, I think I need like questions I can answer. Maybe somebody want to chit chat with me on Discord or something. Let me open a room. Because I want to do, I kind of want to do my makeup. That was the point of getting ready together. Oh yeah, but I also wanted to check the numbers. No, 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 no. Mm. And I do not profess to understand anything about Christianity. They're weird. That's the thing with faith, right? If you think the Jews need to be in Israel for, I don't know, if you believe, like, let's say you believe as a Christian that Jesus is supposed to come back. And then you're like, okay, some would say, why, like, what is the, when would he come back? And then accordingly, they would believe something is right or wrong. Maybe that vision is including not Jews not existing at all. Maybe that's the thing. It's like Jews, once Jews are gone, Jesus will come back. God knows why. But it's a belief, so it's a faith system. So I don't know. I don't know what to say. There are so many different Christian thinking. Different people think different ways. Something believe like Judaism like should be completely defeated, and that's might be. I don't know. I'm not saying they do, but like, you know, might some might do. We don't know. Others might think that, you know, Christianity should support Judaism. I don't know. Yeah. Shana, it depends on how they read the Bible. There are different interpretations. Exactly. It's like, it's very hard to determine something like that. It's a faith thing. It's, yeah, Christianity is complex. Well, Christianity is a complex, beautiful, and very ethical religion, but clearly, if it has an option to eradicate the Jews as one of their forks, where you choose the path you go down to, I wouldn't call it 100% ethical from my perspective, but, you know, might be just me being a little bit biased. And Christian does support the Old Covenant. Depends on whom. And supporting the Old Covenant, does it actually mean supporting the people as well? So I cannot answer that. It's a weird question to ask if you ask me. This is why I don't like those debates too much. It's just, you have to have an agreed upon moral ground or a logic system to do that, right? Like, who is cooler, Batman or Superman or Spider-Man? Like, literally, it's a matter of belief. Oh, you guys are saying there is a lot of noise. I mean, there are things like you're like, it's fun to debate, but let's be real. Like, you cannot determine if Spider-Man or Batman or Superman, who is cooler, who is the coolest person out of them. Like, this is just an argument for the sake of argument. It's not. So so if it's like clear what the goal is, like in Christianity, is the goal of Christianity salvation? Then all humans need to believe in Jesus. So if that's your premise, right, you would strive to do whatever it takes that people would believe in Jesus. Now, you'd support Zionism based on the argument of, does Zionism prove Jesus? And then more people would believe in Jesus. That's the thing, right? So Zionism is not by itself, right? It's just something on the way to something else. So if you're a devoted Christian and you really like, and your understanding is that everybody has to believe in Jesus, there is a problem here. Yes, there is a problem. So what kind of argumentation can I make? I don't want to believe in Jesus, okay? Like, obviously, for you, then the right way to deal with me would be maybe silencing me, whatever way you want to. Because I'm a problem. I'm a problem. If I don't want to believe in Jesus, I'm a problem. So how can I even argue with somebody like that, right? Because we don't have the basic morals understanding or the basic agreement of the ideal. And somebody said, no, Christians don't force Jesus on anyone. All right, it's not about forcing, but you know what? It's like the tactics, like the Christians in the Middle East. They just let the Muslims do it. You know, the problem is solved. They don't force Jesus on anyone, but, you know, those who oppose Jesus disappear somehow. It's also an option. Inaction is also an action, which people don't understand. Inaction is a choice. Just set up the ground for the Muslims to take care of us. Thank you. Just like Pope Francis, who just died. I have nothing nice to say about him. He was setting up the ground for the annihilation of Jews by cooperating with the Muslims. Yes, he doesn't force Jesus upon anyone. But damn, wouldn't it be nice for the biggest problem of the theology that is Christianity, which is why do the fucking Jews still exist kind of problem? Wouldn't it be nice if the problem disappeared? Then you don't need to do anything bad. You let the Muslims do it. They literally have like forced Muhammad down the throat. And then, you know, you can fight off between yourselves. So, theologically speaking, is Francis doing something wrong or not? Also, like look at the and also, like, this is another thing I've realized about the church. The church, they're not leaders, they're followers, right? They follow trends. During the Nazi era, it was Nazism, so they were complicit because it was the trend. In the 60s, it was all about Zionism. That was the trend, so they supported Zionism. Wokeism became a trend, they supported wokeism. They support wokeism. Islam will be the trend, they're going to support Islam. They are not leaders, they are followers. The church are followers. They don't set up the moral ground. They just follow the trend. That's it. So, because also in Christianity, I'm sorry, it's not clear that morality is the most important thing. Because that's what I asked before. Why do Christians, if your neighbor is a good neighbor, why does he have to believe in Jesus? Why is it even a thing? He's a good person. Who cares? But Christians care. So you don't have to force it. But that doesn't mean morality is the highest priority of Christians. It is not. Somebody who is a perfectly good neighbor would still bother a Christian if they don't believe in Jesus. Unless like they're not, unless it's modern Christianity, right? Modern Christianity like went back and maybe decided to rearrange things, right? Or like even there's Islamic sects like that. Humanity comes before Islam. Humanity comes before Jesus. Morality comes before Jesus. But it's not clear that it is the path to go. Like, it's not clear. So, I don't know. Why is Christian and Islam more popular than Judaism? Is it because of advertising, trend following, being easier? Being Jewish is very hard. It's not even easy if you already are a Jew. It's like, Jews tend to push Jews out of the camp as well if they don't, if they feel like they don't understand the Jewish mindset or don't have ours, And it's a weird thing to understand because you can see like Jews are, it's like a rainbow of opinions, and somehow this is not how you judge a Jew, right? Jews have their own standards of understanding what is Jewish and what is not. And when it comes to the actual application of ideas, it's super diverse, but it's not about the ideas themselves per se. It's more about the way you get to them and the why you believe in them. So, Jack, the reason we want our neighbors to be Christian is to save them, make their lives easier, and make them happier. I don't want to be happier. I'm actually, I thought about it a lot. Being a Jew is hard. So easy to stop being one. Not genetically. And be like Christian and then happy and mindless, right? Just walk around the world. But I don't want that. You know what? I'll choose the difficulty. So, yeah, being Christian is easier. Way easier. It's way, you can be and just flocking around, careless around the world. I agree. As a Jew, 100%. Jews would be the first ones to admit. If somebody tells you, hey, I want to convert to Judaism, Jews would be like, why? It's a punishment. But would they leave? No, they hold to that punishment with their lives, even though they think it's a punishment. Because different priorities. Okay? I would love to go around flocking, being Christian. Hey, Jesus. In theory. In reality, no, I cannot do it. Sorry. Shana, I hope I get an exception to your question. There is no Christian rule. There isn't a Christian rule. It's your choice to make. I mean, I get it. Like, I know you, Shauna. Shauna, you're sweet. And also, like, I don't think anyone who watches my channel could be anything but somebody who can hear criticism. Because I don't mince words, and I feel sorry for no one, including Jews, Israelis, myself. Nobody. We all, Soviet style, you can be better. You can be better. This is not enough. So, yeah. So, I think everyone here are smart and truth-seeking. And I also don't think that those who believe in flocking and believe in Jesus are wrong. I actually think that not every person is mentally capable of the real difficulties of being a Jew. It's real. It's not fair. Even for Jewish people, I say, like, let's give some Jews like a slack. Not even every Jew, and there is a reason why we push people out of the camp, is built for that. Let the population that just wants to flock around and be happy, let them. Not everybody needs to be like heavy, you know? And actually, like, the majority, which I said, and I also said it to the Christian lady in the Sedel, I said, there is a reason Christianity is a majority and not Judaism. You have your own role in the world, and we have our role in the world. Everybody can do our role, and Jews are not the type who would be able to be happy with Jesus anyway. So it doesn't work. So we all have our own parts and our own roles. And I think it's time to have this conversation and understand that. Because I also think like people talk about like narcissists and sociopaths and psychopaths. But guess what? There is a role for these people in society. Like there is a actual, probably a real advantage for your neurosurgeon to be not so emotional or empathetic. Maybe there is a real conversation about like there is a little bit of an advantage for a police person to be a little bit sociopathic because of what they do. If you take people and give them a job when they are, it's going to drive them crazy, you know? So yeah, so that's the thing. Like there are rules and different type of people, and it's good to have diversity. But God, you need to understand that you cannot have the surgeon be a kindergarten teacher. Just don't do that. But if you refuse to understand that there is a difference between the one that goes to be a surgeon and the one who wants to be a kindergarten teacher, and you refuse to believe that there is a difference between them, then you're gonna give somebody the kind of job that they shouldn't do. And by the way, my intuition tells me that this is something Hinduism put their finger on. I still need to delve more into Hinduism, but I have a feeling that this is something that Hinduism kind of has a grasp on. Which, by the way, It was my first time in the UK. I went to a Hindu temple, and that was my first time in the Hindu temple. So, oh, this is a, yes. Israeli influencer admits she believes there is a difference between people. So yeah, we're different. I don't know why you look 17 in this stream. I don't know either. Maybe the lighting is lying. All right, I wanted to do some makeup with you all, you know? Let's have some fun with makeup. Can you guys see me? Oh, this is why I wanted someone to chat with, so I can do my makeup. I don't see anything without glasses. I mean, I see, but it requires effort, and I don't like effort. All right, let me do the stage thing and see if somebody wants to join and chit-chat with me so I could also do my makeup. Because actually my goal was to film and not to go live. Did you find... Yeah, there were swastikas there. You guys are sweet. Let me see. Opening and start the stage. Come on, somebody join me. Right, what other stories do I have? Actually, I actually opened a list in front of me so that I wouldn't run out of topics. And how many times did I look at the list I so carefully curated for you guys? 0 times. All right, let me see what I'm saying. All right. So here, okay, there are little things that, okay, I think that really everywhere. So here are the things, like I wrote 4 things that, you know, people talk about happening in the UK, but I found that actually wherever you go, you cannot ignore the fact that it's actually happening. So there is no free speech. Like people are literally afraid to talk. There is workplace persecution. People who you can get fired for wearing a cross if somebody complains that it's offensive. And also like service workers can get fired if they make too many comments supporting Israel. But from what they have told me, if they do the same about anti-Semitic comments, then there would be, you have to go really low, step really low for there to be any repercussions. Education. There is Islamic education in school. You have an actually education, like your education minister or whatever it's called, is Muslim. So Islam in public schools, at least, is now mandatory. And I got to talk to somebody who said like they had to fight with the school because they didn't want their daughter to go to Islamic, the indoctrination classes. And interestingly enough, I tried to, so there was another kid that I tried to interview, which is, by the way, interviewing kids, getting information out of kids, it's kind of hard. So I tried to understand from the king. We were playing ping pong, and while we were playing ping pong, I asked him questions about his school and stuff. And I said, like, what classes do you have? Do you study about religion? Blah, blah, blah. And anyway, he goes to a private school. So at least when it comes to private school, it's not clear that they have mandatory Islamic education there. And another interesting thing is that you cannot not see the demography, all right, everywhere. So yeah, let me see who wants to join me. Oh, there is a video lag and I'm sorry. It's gonna be okay first. Partha, Hinduism is what the West said because they could not pronounce Sindhudesh. Here in India, that is Bharat. We're learning OJ Sanatan Dharma. Yeah, but you know, Judaism is also not how Judaism is pronounced in Hebrew. So I think you need to let something slide. But yeah, that's my personal opinion. Why is nobody raising their hands suddenly? Ugh, I have that. My computer is not happy about me opening so many. Interesting. I think they are funded specific for they're Islamic. I don't know what's that about actually. What does the UK have? Islamic education in public schools? I think so. Yes. That's what I heard from dads in the UK. Sabhankar Singha, Hindu tourist killed in Kashmir by terrorists. Yeah, I saw that. And I'm just a little bit, there isn't enough information about what's going on between India and Pakistan. Obviously, I support India, no doubt. I wish India was not as confused when they are supporting Israel because they're a bit confused a lot of times about what's right and what's wrong. But, you know, we're not confused. Good luck, India. Okay, so somebody here. And I need to turn on. Hi, 1 second. Here. Can you say something 1 sec? No, I'm just setting up the sound real quick. I'm trying to figure out where your sound is. 1 second. My computer is so unhappy. All right. Do you guys hear him, by the way? Probably. No, I don't think they. No, I don't think they hear you yet. No, I can hear you, but it's like it's a voice capturing thing, and my computer is a bit. מקודד כי המחשב שלי תקוע. אני חושבת שזה כי המחשב שלי תקוע. Alright, let me see if it's gonna work. Anyway. Oh, you guys saying sound is fine, but can you hear the other guy? Dimash, say something. Say something. Hello.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Is it too loud, or is it
Hey,
good?
what's up? I don't know if you remember, but I don't know. I'm on my phone.
I
I think the last time we talked was on Tal's live stream, and we were talking to this Sami guy who was a pro-Palestinian.
who? Like on a stream? Which guy?
We were talking to someone called Sami, and he's a pro-Palestinian, and Tal was there too. It was
Oh,
his live
Tal.
stream.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yay. Do you guys see anything?
I've been watching your videos very recently, and you're very underrated.
Thank you. I agree.
And
Shit. I think I'm too
yeah,
white
nice
for this.
content.
Thank you. I think I'm too white for this foundation. I need the sun. Sorry. Yeah. Thank you.
You are the connection is a bit off. I
Yeah.
don't. I think it's maybe
Let me check.
like cancellation, noise cancellation.
Um. Do you guys, is the sound okay on my part? Cause you're also like, for me, you're jumping a bit. Oh, I think there is like a little bit of an internet thing. I mean, it's not the internet, just me overloading my computer. Yeah, people, it's lagging. It's just lagging. That's it. Might need to close some tabs, which I don't feel like doing. Or I can lower. I can just. Just remove some of the data. Oh, oops, too much. Remove too much. Sound is okay, but video is lagging. Yeah, I'm closing things up. Sorry. Sorry.
Give me a second. I'll be right back.
Okay. Can you not hear my friend here? Did I close his? Also, I'm without glasses, so you see me squinting and like trying to figure out what's happening. Oh well. Gee, I'm so white. Why am I so white? Oh. Okay, quit. Somebody saying I look odd without my glasses. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Think I'm gonna kill some processes on my computer. If it would let me. Somebody calling me white colonizer. Yes. I have nothing to say. to defend myself.
Well, yeah.
Wait, did I... All right. Is it getting any better? I don't see anything, but...
Actually, here it's getting better. Here in Discord, it's getting better.
Yeah, I think I just need to not move things around and just hope my computer recovers. Just recovers. Oh no, my 1 second, my concealer is far away. Got it. All right. Well, ignore my closing. I hope it's lagging. So if it's lagging, I hope nobody saw my trousers and stuff. Maybe there is something good about it. La 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 la. Okay, I'm not gonna move anything. That's it. Just pray. Jesus, help us. All right, so yeah, we were talking about, can you hear me? Am I alone? All by myself. So sad. Take this out as well. That probably would help as well.
I don't know if the reception is I don't know if the reception is bad or the noise cancellation is off. But on Discord, you cut off often.
I don't think there is any noise cancellation on Discord. So, oh, maybe on Discord I'm on the wrong microphone. Because I don't think it's the same one as the one I'm streaming with. But you're gonna have to just tolerate it a little bit because I need to let my computer rest and breathe a little bit and also do my makeup and maybe actually have a productive video today where I brutally judge the Brits and the Israelis and everyone. Actually, don't think.
Did you change the mic setting?
No. I have not.
Making me like having a hard time hearing you.
Yeah, I get it, but unfortunately, 1 sec.
Like if you said something right now, I couldn't hear it at all. So.
All right. I don't know. It should work. It's just that the Discord is so stuck that I can't even click on the options. Sorry.
Yeah.
I can hear you fine, so you do the talking and I'll.
I don't know if you're trying to do something. I don't know if you're trying to fix it. I can barely hear you.
No, I just said like, I'll do the makeup, you do the talking. That would be, I think that would be fair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, you talk,
Okay.
I do makeup. Okay.
I do the talking. I control the stream now.
Exactly.
Hi, everyone.
Hello. Oh shit, what did I do? Yeah, talk, entertain us, sir. What?
Hey. My name is Itamar, otherwise known as the Fancy Boy. Some people call me that for some reason. It's because they think I'm guarding a fence. And I'm not. I'm just walking near a fence all of the time. I serve in the IDF. I'm a heavy load truck driver.
Mm-hmm.
Deliver ammunition, important aid, and lots of energy drinks, but like warm ones that got heated by the sun to the soldiers in Gaza. Very fun job. They want you to ask me about defense.
You're
The,
you can see the
it's just
questions. You
defense.
don't need me.
It's just
You
defense,
don't need.
guy.
You can do it. I believe in you. You're here?
I can. Sorry, I can barely hear you.
I said like you
I'm
can
very sorry.
you can
I'm
see the
trying.
questions. You don't need me.
Like it's. I can hear like half of your sentence. The other half is like blocked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm just saying that. Here, let me write it. You can read the questions. You don't
Read the questions.
need
That's what I hear.
me. That's it. Okay, I wrote it in the chat. I hope I did because I don't see anything. So, can you see it?
Which one?
The one that has my
You
name.
can read the questions. You won't need me.
You don't need me.
Okay. You can. You guys can answer me.
This is fun.
How are the current operations going with the IDF? I'm not really in a position of knowing. I know that we're fighting. I know that my friends are fighting. They still think I'm defending the fence.
Jude, you need to talk more. Okay, let's go back to how underrated I am. I like that. I like that. It really touched on a pain I feel. No, I don't know if you heard me. All right, let's see what's going on. Well, I think my Discord just collapsed. Oops. Wait, no. Here. It's still here. Yeah, everybody's still here. I don't understand what's going on. Okay, somebody else is coming in the stream. So it's going to be more entertainment, I hope.
Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah?
Oh,
I'm Josh. I'm also a truck driver.
Joshua!
also a truck
Is
driver.
that you?
Yeah,
Hey, how are you doing? Okay, I love you. You're smart.
yeah.
You can
I'm
do it.
currently
I
in New
trust you.
Jersey with
You're
like
100% taking over my
tens of
stream.
thousands of pounds worth of cheese.
Man, you are 100% taking over the stream.
I am?
Yes, I trust you. Come on.
Shit, I just lost the stream.
Ah,
Yeah, sorry, man.
great. I just stole it from him.
I mean, it's a merit.
For a minute.
Even though you're an Israeli, I prefer choosing those who deserve it. I believe in merit. And I know Joshua can hold his ground. Joshua, don't disappoint me, otherwise I'll be like embarrassing myself right now.
Yeah.
From what I
What kind of
understand from this, is
equipment are
that
you
I'm a
running?
disappointment.
You are not a disappointment.
Yeah, what kind of equipment are you? Holy shit! Yeah, what kind of equipment are you running? Fucking dick. Pay the fuck attention. I almost killed someone.
Oh, that's amazing.
Whoa. What kind of equipment am I
Yeah, sorry
driving?
about that. A yard jockey just got behind me while I was backing into a spot. So, yeah, what kind of equipment are you running? Are you guys running? Give me a sec.
Wait, I think Shauna here said something very smart. Shauna said, Rebecca needs a new computer. Yes, people, send me money. Thank you. Okay, continue. I have a buy me coffee Patreon links below. Send money. Thank you. Okay. Joshua?
Oh, yeah. Do you guys run Scanias or Mercs? I remember reading somewhere you guys run hydrogen trucks, which that sounds explosively fun.
We drive FMTVs and Oshkoshes. Some of them have huge solar fuel tanks. And other regular vehicles, Fords.
Yeah.
You probably saw these blue Fords with a trunk on the backside. So I'm driving this too.
All right.
Oh, and an ambulance. I'm also an ambulance driver.
Oh.
Wow. That's very
Jeez,
much.
you guys have all these jobs. I had half a mind to move out to Israel and become a truck driver, but I was worried you guys didn't actually have any openings.
What's your license?
Class A, I have an X endorsement, which means hazmat and tanker.
Okay. I don't think you'll get paid much. I'll be honest.
For tanker and hazmat?
I researched about this and talked to other people who are drivers in their civilian job, if being drivers, and yeah.
Jeez.
Where's my...
Tanker and hazmat doesn't pay good in your country? Well, forget that. I'll just move to Florida.
Go for it. But you can come here anytime.
Oh yeah, I do plan on vacationing there eventually.
Nice. Where exactly?
Capernaum. I remember seeing some photos and videos of that area, and golly, is that nice looking.
Where again?
Capernaum. Galilee area. Yeah.
Galil.
Yeah, I don't know what's Capernaum.
Yeah, it's I love this place.
What's Capernaum?
Oh, all right. Well, yeah, Galilee.
אני חושב הוא מדבר על
I could have
הגליל.
sworn that was a place, but whatever.
No, it's okay.
אני חושב הוא מדבר על הגליל.
Yeah, I think so. Galilee is very nice. That's, yeah. Okay, continue. I'm not here.
Close back in. I'm pretty sure it was over here. Hebron. No. Metzada? Is that the place It is. Okay. Shit. I just closed out of that.
If we own the stream, can we get half of the donations?
I get no donations now, so you're not gonna
I do
get
like
nothing.
money.
I love money. I don't get anything. Come on, people pay.
I'm working on it. Hi.
Oh yeah, and Rebecca, do you have white mascara? Because you work a lot on your eyes, and I was thinking white mascara might work.
White mascara? You want my eyelashes to be white?
Yeah. Yeah, sure, why not? You play with a lot of color around your eyes, might as well.
Enjoy the 6 shekels.
I actually did that once. It just looks like you're frozen. You know, because it's like you have snow on your.
Me?
I mean,
How do I
no, if you put a white mascara on your eyelashes, right? It looks like snow. It's like you're frozen. Or you just named an
Yeah, because
a
I mean,
makeup
here in the
item
States,
without
if you
knowing
do
what it
your
is.
job, if you run hazmat and tanker in America, you make like 200 grand a year. Crap load of money. That's why I ended up shaving. I'd have to. Yeah, I'd have to wear a gas mask.
You guys are. I have no idea what you're saying. Okay. So there is a guy here that sent 6 shekels, but my computer is too slow to share it. But Itamar, is that you? Because it's the same name.
What do you mean?
Did you send 6 shekels?
The 6 shekels, I think, is what you meant.
That's me.
Yeah. You want
Enjoy.
a cut out of that, or? It's because
Yeah,
it's not
3
a smart
shekels.
business move. Not at all.
Yeah, yeah. Happy to do business with you.
Well, I think you just did business with YouTube, because
Right. I have to do my post trip right quick.
because YouTube still gets their
Yeah.
share.
And I have to pay for parking.
Oh,
Oh,
greedy bastards.
yeah, 100%. That is exactly what they are. Oof, where is my makeup? I wanted to do a short stream when I just like go fast about my makeup and then that's it. But no, I got stuck. I guess it's fun. Okay, guys, continue your job. You have a job here, do you remember? Do I
Oh,
need to remind it?
um,
Am I your secretary
okay.
now?
Lots of responsibility.
Yes, responsibility.
Yeah, like here in America, if you drive a truck for as a subcontractor for the Department of Defense, you make like $250,000 a year. So it's weird that that truckers in Israel wouldn't make good money.
I mean, I guess it depends where you work and what you do.
Listen, let's say like
You can try researching this. I haven't put a lot of time into this. I just spoke with some drivers.
Yeah. I gotta say, here driving refrigerated doesn't pay that well.
listen, Joshua.
You know, it
I
also
have to
depends on your experience.
Okay, boys,
It also depends on your experience.
Boys, sweethearts, listen to me.
What?
Joshua, talk about the tariffs. What's going on?
Yeah. Oh, the tariffs? Tons of fun is what they are.
Oh, they're fun. Okay, do share.
Yeah, like all the rest of the world was tariffing us at impressive rates. Canada still has like a 250% tariff on our chickens.
Fuck Canada.
If we sell more than a certain amount of chickens, but still, we weren't tariffing Canada. Everyone and their mother was tariffing us. So we jacked up the tariffs, and now everyone's coming back to us to renegotiate trade deals. Which is fantastic. We get a shitload of nice union gigs, like welder and auto manufacturing, which pays really well. And America just plumb makes better stuff, so they had better start building crap here. Like I remember seeing a video of different countries' chains being tested in a steam press, and everyone else's chain broke. Ours didn't.
Right.
So that's why I think it's a good thing that that we're able to move manufacturing back here. We make higher quality stuff that people actually use and actually need,
Yes.
and we were able to get a microchip factory here out of Taiwan. Because back in like the 70s, we just outsourced all the microchip manufacturing to Taiwan.
Mm-hmm.
And now that we have a microchip factory, microchips are not going to be completely shut off when China invades Taiwan.
Interesting. Do tell.
So this Discord, YouTube, everything, Amazon, everything will keep running even when China invades Taiwan. Israel makes a lot of medical equipment which requires these microchips, so you guys will still have an economy there. And you guys have like the fourth largest tech sector, I think. So that gets to keep going, and that's why we have to destroy China.
That was a perfect conclusion making. That's why we have to destroy China. I think there is like a logical step that might have been missed, but but I think it's good enough.
I mean, I just clocked out of work, so.
Oh yeah, whatever. We have to okay, so that's the conclusion, and that's why we have to destroy China. What else are they discovering, by the way? Because I think like when you break the system, you find all the bugs, or you find all the points where the Americans are dependent on China.
Yes. Turns out China was importing most of their soy from us.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a really fun one.
No, I mean like the other way around.
China was
By the way,
using this
China imports
lovely...
a lot of
the other way
agriculture.
around.
Agriculture from the US. A lot of agricultural stuff. In general.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the other way around though. I'm interested.
Man, I was thinking of something.
All right. I'm sorry. I won't interrupt you anymore, sir. It is your stream.
Mine's okay.
No, I'm just doing my makeup here. You know, I'm just being a woman. You know, women, their minds are light. They can play with makeup, but not.
I just forgot what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Chinese pharmaceuticals. That was what I was thinking of.
All right.
China sells us a lot of pharmaceuticals, and they recently threatened to start poisoning the pharmaceuticals that they send us.
Nice.
So that's going to be fun.
Uh-huh.
If you want to see us immediately find new people to get pharma from, that's what you do. You threaten us. Chinese microchip factories are just shut down. They have no fucking customer base anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And so too, if they actually move forward with either lowering the quality of their pharmaceuticals or outright selling poison, which they've threatened twice to do now, then yeah, they'll dynamite a whole other section of their own economy. This is just tons of fun. We're able to really wreck China without having to shoot anyone. If I worry about anything, it's the Chinese secret police bases.
Okay. Explain.
Yeah, in every single Chinatown here in the U.S., there are secret Chinese police bases where they can lock people up for speaking wrong or not paying their dues or low social credit score or whatever. And they just do that here. They do that here. And also China, a lot of Chinese military-aged men were crossing our southern border illegally. And that's definitely not just infiltration and subversion, but they're going to start sabotaging our stuff in earnest this time. Which is going to be fun, because we're currently mass deporting everyone.
Right.
And we'll get to them. It's just, will China be dumb enough to start striking us here? Like, hucking bricks at an electric facility, or blowing up an oil refinery. You know, will they be so dumb as to do that?
And okay, so did you
Part of me hopes so, because I do like seeing stuff blow up.
Joshua, this is an educational channel here. I mean, I understand the fun. Anyway, did you see the TikTok campaign of like Chinese against luxury brands?
No.
No, you haven't?
But they just make knockoffs anyway.
No, they're also creating the real deal.
Like,
It's not
yeah,
small.
like Rolexes. You can buy like a full-blown Rolex for $300.
No. They actually like the actual manufacturers of those companies like share where they get the resources from, how much everything really costs, and they like you didn't see those? They're kind of fun.
Ooh. Yeah. I mean, I've heard about people screwing with prices for quite a while, particularly luxury brands. There's not actually a good reason to buy a Ferrari.
I mean, yeah.
And yeah, I remember hearing stuff about that. Like Coach purse does not actually cost $3,000. It costs like $100 to make.
Mm-hmm.
So with Nike, it costs like $150 to make.
Mm-hmm.
But we have to buy them for like $300.
Does it have an impact?
So yeah, it's name brand stuff like that.
Yeah, but does it have an impact? Or?
When I heard about that, no, people keep buying luxury brands anyway.
Yeah.
I noticed this in like elementary school. People were walking around with Vans shoes, regardless of how good of a shoe it was.
Mm-hmm.
People were getting the latest model of Jordans, and I was walking around in like Skechers or something that would survive 5 years.
And how do you feel about it,
Yeah.
Joshua?
And that's why I buy New Balance. Stuff being overpriced because of name brand. I'm used to it. I don't really have feelings about it. I don't buy iPhones because
I'm saying
consider them
the
shitty.
traumatic childhood experience you just described. Did it leave a strong impression on you?
That's traumatic? Well, okay. Yeah, because I went to a private Christian school. I was surrounded by rich kids.
Wow.
So it wasn't much of a shock to me to... I mean, it was weird because the only time I got new clothes was if my grandparents bought them. That was once, twice a year. While these kids were always up to date on fashion and such, and always had name brand and the latest stuff. Years ago, these kind of shoes were popular. Moccasins. I just bought my first pair. In like 33, I bought my first pair of moccasins.
All right, so you're
like
on
20
your
years
path,
out of date too.
You're healing.
Yeah.
It's good.
And
It's good.
I just noticed that as something as just something people do. They buy iPhones because it's the fashionable thing.
Mm-hmm.
They peer pressure people like me who buy Samsung because ew, green text or whatever. Yeah, this thing is just fine. It's worked fine for years.
You don't want to. You don't want to buy an
If China
iPhone.
feels like screwing with luxury brands, I'm fine with it. I've had iPhones, and
all right. So you already went down this path. You had like your like you as an adult managed to like compensate and like give yourself those things that you couldn't have as a child.
Yeah, like my $535 Mexican import gator skin boots.
Exactly.
Those things are fantastic.
Yes.
They're my favorite irresponsible purchase.
Mm-hmm.
And I love those things.
Beautiful.
I leave them at home so I don't have the damn fool idea of walking around in mud.
Yeah. Shit. Sorry, I just screwed up my makeup a little bit. Okay, I think it's okay. Amazing. And I'm kind of finishing up here, so I might, let's, is there anything else you want to say? Because I think I'm gonna skip the lipstick part because I feel like I want to eat something and then I'm gonna film the serious part of visiting the UK. And it's kind of, it would be actually like kind of an
Yeah,
intro.
if you want to make some
the
serious money,
series.
go for a goth look.
Oh wow, what is a goth look? How did we? I feel like something.
A lot of black makeup.
Ah, a goth look. Oh, you think if I wear goth? Oh, you
Yeah.
know what? I have black lipstick right here. Should I wear it?
Yeah, goth chicks pull in some serious dough, man.
Oh, okay. Here it is. I'm putting some black.
Sorry, I can't see your face. I closed out of YouTube.
It's alright. I'll be there. Why is it so hard to I make it accurate? You know? Can't play around with black.
I hit that.
Hmm?
Oh, that didn't help.
What didn't
Close
help?
out of that. Subscriptions, you.
What?
Ah, now you get it. Yeah. The darker makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do. And you just have to start wearing a lot of black, a lot of gel pens.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
don't remember
Now
high
I'm gonna
school.
be rich. Am I gonna be rich now? Ahem.
Well, eventually.
No, thank you.
Don't you have your own business?
No, I close it. I can only do one thing at a time. I don't know how people do more than one thing.
Oh yeah, another thing. If you watch drag queen transformations, those dudes can really turn a look.
Also, Joshua, tell them about my course so that people would sign up. Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Because you were
The
there.
Understanding Humanity course. It's
Yes.
Fred. Yeah, the Understanding Humanity course. You work through a lot of different subjects, and you have to do a final project. I just spazzed the hell out during mine, and apparently I passed. It was great.
Oh, speaking of which, I didn't send you guys the graduation diplomas yet.
Wait, do I actually get points for that?
Well, you need to. Oh, speaking of points. Oh, that reminds me. I met someone who
Oh yeah, and
actually
am I
said,
supposed to re-up for round 2 and round 3?
yes, exactly. You're supposed to convince people to sign up to the next round. But actually, I met someone who I presented my course to, and I need to talk to them. And the problem is, of course, I don't remember their names. So how do I text them? But here, what they do is that they have courses that can actually give you points in university. So I can apply my people might be able to take my course and then get points in the whatever university they go to.
Nice.
Well,
Very nice.
Well, I
you
don't
hear
know
that, people? College points. If you feel like joining the army, you can join it like
that's
an E2.
that's something I need
That comes with a pay raise.
I need to work for, and the number one thing would be trying to remember that person's name. I gotta.
Outside of just writing dude?
No, just that I got a lot of phone numbers that day and a lot of different kind of contacts. So one of them was that. need to remember which one of them is that, you know? Just a conference.
Have you
from a
tried just
conference.
writing down the wrong name?
I don't remember the name.
Yeah,
But-
yeah, just write down the wrong one. Just write down Lawrence.
Just
Or Jimmy.
randomly and until I hit the
Just
jackpot.
make shit up.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, how about those glasses? Is that better? I don't know. All right. Here somebody is saying, Rebecca, the artist, giving a talk about understanding humanity. I mean, where are you, Joshua? You went away. No, you're still here.
Who, me?
Yeah.
New Jersey.
Yeah. All along.
Yeah, yeah, her course is super fun. Wicked educational. I learned about elevation, I guess. And it's like people living on mountains have a advantage over people that live in the valley, which explains why I hate everyone else in California.
Joshua, you're messing up. That's when we. It's not that they have advantages and disadvantages, but it's nice to have the higher ground in the wartime. Most like it's very rare that those who, unless it's a siege. Well, we talked about, we have part of it is like military strategies, but it's not about living there. It's different. It's conquering. Joshua, you need to take to rewatch.
Yeah.
And also, I was super impressed because you knew that the Persian Gulf. We're talking about, remember? Anyway, it's given too many spoilers because I need people to look at the map and try to see for themselves, like how to take over something. But this is one of the classes. So yeah. All right. Thank you everybody for being here. I'm gonna go.
It was wicked educational. I learned a whole lot.
Joshua, it's okay. There is no gun pointed at you. All right, you guys.